Today I'm taking you step by step through removal, recoloring, and reapplying Vision Select Genius Wefts. This client has very long, fine hair, medium density with very wispy ends. She has been wearing Genius Weft sew-in extensions for 6 years. Removal is easy. Cut the string along the entire row. Then remove the beads by opening them with our red handle pliers. It's been 12 weeks since her last application, which is longer than recommended, but because of the amazing staying power of the waterfall method of applying beads, she had no issues. I'm fast forwarding through the removal section because I'm sure you get the concept. Now comb out any tangles. This client has more tangling than usual because her wefts were left in longer than the recommended 8 weeks. Removing the last row, 2 rows total. I am now going to retone the extensions with shades EQ by Redken. Use 3/4 ounce of each color and 2 1/4 ounces of developer. Thoroughly saturate the extensions and develop for 20 minutes. I recommend using a hair extension holder when washing the color out. The holder helps keep the wefts in line so they don't get all wadded up. Link in description. You'll now see how the waterfall method of attaching beads is made. The first section is 3/4 inch wide and about 1/4 inch thick. Carve the section out with a comb or clip. Pull the hair through the beaded loop tool, then slide 1 bead up while pulling the loop down. Adjust the bead off base with the red handled pliers. Crimp the bead flat when in the correct place. For the second bead, take some or all of the hair coming out of the first bead. How much you take depends on how thick the client's hair is. You want a good amount of hair going into the next bead, but not so much it won't fit through. There is about a 1/2 inch space between each bead. Don't get stingy with the beads. The more beads, the better the foundation and the gentler it is on hair, especially fine hair. You can put up to 12 beads on a loop tool. For this method, large 5.0 size silicone lined beads are the best size. Attach the 2 rows with a center bead. The rows don't have to meet exactly in the middle. Clip the wefts onto the beads, leaving 1/3 to 1/2 inch overhang forward of the first and last beads. Time to sew. Take a 2-arm span of cotton weave thread and thread a curved needle. Double up the thread and tie a knot in the end. Make your first stitch between the first and second bead. Insert the needle between the doubled up thread, pull to secure. Stitch going forward towards the first bead. Hold the thread up and forward over the needle. Sew 4 to 5 stitches very close together in front of the first bead. Sew under the hair that is held by the bead. This will keep the weft end secure. After the last end stitch, sew down and back, starting at the upper corner and coming out under the weft in the opposite direction. Continue sewing, always holding the thread up and forward of the needle. The needle should come out under the thread. Make sure you are always sewing in back of the beaded row. The beauty of the waterfall method is that every bead and the hair in between supports each other. You can stitch anywhere in the row and it will hold. When you get to the last bead, sew 4 to 5 close together stitches just like you did at the beginning. Then stitch down and back just like before, coming out in the opposite direction. Now sew several stitches going back towards the middle. To create a knot to tie off, leave the last stitch pulled only part of the way through. Cut off the needle. Pull one side with a thread while holding the other end. You will see only one thread pulling through. Now tie both ends together 3 to 4 times. Cut. Leave the thread 1 to 2 inches long so it doesn't stick out. And there you have it, a full, flawless reinstallation of Genius Wefts. Notice how flat the seam lays and how vibrant the shade looks even after multiple color processing rounds.